Assalamu alaikum, Razka.
Alhamdulillah.
How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. For our viewers watching at home, welcome to another session of the Istiqlal Masjid podcast with our lovely little friend Rizqa. Today, inshallah, we have a goal in mind, which is we want to chat with Rizqa about his daily schedule. I want, and I'm sure you guys are interested as well, we want to know what is it like a day in the life of Rizqa. What does Rizqa do on a daily basis? What keeps Rizqa busy over the course of 24 hours? And overall, what is he up to as he goes about living his life? Then I want to ask you, Rizqa, to elaborate for us a little bit. How does your day start? What time does your day start? What do you do in the morning?
Okay. So my day would start at 6:20 or 6:30. So I just do my morning routine, brush my teeth, take a shower. I'll just wash my face since I don't have time.
And you shower every day?
Yeah.
Oh, very good, mashallah.
MashaAllah. Okay, so then if I have time, I would practice my sabak. And then once on the way to school, I will listen to an MP3, just over and over. Sometimes I may fall asleep.
Okay. So just allow me to understand properly. So you do practice some of your Qur'an lesson in the morning before even going to school. And you said while driving to school, you will listen to an audio of the Qur'an as well. Walk us through or help us understand how important that is. How beneficial is it for someone who's memorizing Qur'an to be listening to Qur'an?
Well, it's really important. I mean, for learning past mistakes or new mistakes, to be honest, it's just that you're gonna forget anything,
Yes.
Like once you fail something, you're gonna forget it.
No, definitely. There's actually, very interestingly, there's actually science to suggest why it's important to listen to Qur'an while you're memorizing. The science doesn't talk about Qur'an, but the science does suggest that one of the most powerful senses of the human being is the ability to hear. So interestingly enough, to prove this, if you are sleeping, we can wake you up by talking to you, right?
Yeah.
You might not be able to smell, you won't see me come into the room. If I turn on the lights, you may not notice if you're in a deep sleep. But the moment I start talking to you and I start making noise, chances are you will react and you will wake up. So it seems that the human hearing is very, very powerful.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you listen to Qur'an while going to school. Another technique, and I can share this with you and also with our viewers, is to listen to Qur'an while going to sleep as well. Right? So at nighttime, you're going to sleep, you have your phone, you have your iPad, open a video on YouTube or any MP3 file of the Quran and listen to a surah or a juz. Because it's very beneficial, obviously, for you to listen to as much Quran as possible. But again, the science suggests that you are listening and you can still hear for a period of time while you fall asleep. So even though your eyes are closed, while your brain is shutting down and going into that deep sleep, it's actually subconsciously still processing whatever you're listening to. So listening to Quran is very, very healthy. Question, do you not eat breakfast before leaving home?
No, since I don't have time, I would drink habatul soda and fish oil. They're like peel size.
Habat soda for breakfast?
Well, I drink
no bagel, waffles, pancakes,
nothing.
Donuts, nothing. Wow, just black seed oil.
Yeah.
Okay, and you survive?
Yeah.
When do you eat then? Like, what's your first meal?
Well, first meal will be like lunch. So
around what time?
Around 10:30.
Okay, that's fair. 10:30 in the morning, you eat.
Yeah, that's fair. Basically breakfast.
That's your breakfast.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically, yeah.
So you do eat breakfast, but you eat breakfast a little bit later, not first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Okay, I thought maybe you didn't eat lunch until like 12, 1 o'clock. Or like,
no.
How do you function on an empty tank? It's hard.
Yeah.
What time do you leave for school?
I would leave at sometimes 7:10.
Okay, and what time does school start?
The school starts at 8:15.
8:15.
All the way until 3:30.
Okay, so it takes you about an hour to get to school.
Yeah.
Very good. And I guess that's why you mentioned that you can take a nap in the car as well.
Yeah.
So help me understand. So you wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you get ready, you go to school, you get to school at 8 o'clock, the day starts. Yeah. What happens when you get to school?
So when we get to school, basically we're not like a school, it's like a masjid.
Yes.
Yeah, so then we have like 5 different classes, sorry. Used to be 4. There would be 4 classes. So one would be the beginners, one like amateur, 3 is kind of like half the stuff. 4 is like the same thing. 5, it's kind of like 1 and 2. Kind of
Okay.
like 1 and 2.
And you mentioned that you go to school at the masjid, but you do study academics as well as
Yes,
Quran, right?
yes.
Okay. So your day is broken up between memorizing Quran, learning Quran, and also doing math, English, science, whatever else you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what's the time or what time is Quran class in that day?
So Quran class will start from 8:15 to 1:15. So
So you talk about 5 hours of Quran class.
yeah. So basically, at 1 to 1:15, we're basically just gonna have like fiqh, like
Okay.
some stuff, fiqh, hadith.
Good. So in 5 hours of memorizing Quran and learning Quran in school, do you get a break?
Yeah, we do.
One break, two break,
No, just one break.
just one break in the middle. Okay, mashallah. And then after that, in the afternoon, you have your academic studies.
Yeah,
School finishes, you said around 3 o'clock,
yeah.
and then I'm assuming you head home.
No, restaurant.
You head to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay. This is something I know about Rizqa and his family. For you guys at home who are watching, Rizqa's family owns a restaurant, a very lovely restaurant in the city of Mississauga called Samara Kitchen, where they specialize in preparing authentic Indonesian dishes that are extremely tasty and made to the highest quality. Since we have Rizqa here with us, I'm going to borrow his talent and pick his brain. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the Indonesian cuisine? It seems you spend a little bit of each afternoon at the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So you should be familiar with the food and the operation of the restaurant. So
Yeah.
why don't you tell us, what's special about the Indonesian food?
Well, it's like comfort food, It's just,
Okay,
so like it's like comfort food, soul food,
very good.
And
What
this,
are some dishes that, like, if imagine somebody who's watching today has never tried Indonesian food before, what would you recommend them to try?
I would recommend them nasi goreng.
Pardon?
Nasi goreng.
And what is that?
It's like fried rice.
Fried rice. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sure
but-
fried rice is something everybody can relate to.
Yeah, but it's kind of different. Ours is like more spicy.
More spicy.
Yeah.
More flavorful.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else?
And beef rendang.
What is that?
It's like beef curry.
With rice?
Yeah.
So I have had that. I've had
Yeah.
that from Samara Kitchen before, and I can vouch 10 out of 10. It was a solid dish that I thoroughly enjoyed myself and my wife. And these items are like lunch, dinner.
Yeah, basically like lunch.
Okay.
But we don't do dinner.
You don't do breakfast at the restaurant, do you?
No, because we open at like 12.
Okay, so it's strictly lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Is there something in the Indonesian cuisine or part of the Indonesian foods that you feel no other culture or no other group of people have?
No, not really.
Like, is there something so unique that is very, very special Indonesian food that you didn't find anywhere else?
No, it's basically the same thing, but it's just that we Indonesians just make it from scratch.
Indonesians make it from scratch?
Yeah, basically everything from scratch.
Okay. Indonesians or Samara Kitchen?
Indonesians and us.
And you. Okay.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. And you guys, by the way, if you're in the GTA or if you're anywhere in Ontario, Canada, I would really encourage you, check out Google Samara Kitchen. They are in Mississauga. Pay them a visit, place an order, try some of the delicious food. If you're lucky enough to go there in the afternoon, you'll even see Rizqa. He's very friendly. You can ask him for an autograph. He'll help you out, no problem. And you guys will get some delicious food that you can try at home as well. So what do you do at the restaurant? Are you a chef? Are you a taster? Do you just eat all your dad's food? What do you do?
So I basically just help them serve food.
You help them serve food, mashallah.
Yeah.
No, that's really good, and it's really commendable to see a young man help out his family and their business when he's free after school. And usually this is every day you stop by for a little bit after school?
Yeah, except for Monday and Sunday.
Except for Monday and Sunday. Okay, fair enough, mashallah. And you guys are usually busy there in the evenings?
Yeah,
people
sometimes
coming,
busy,
going.
sometimes not, yeah.
It depends,
Yeah.
how the day is, what people are doing. Okay. So when you finish at the restaurant, eventually you head home. How do you begin to wind down in the evening? What does Rizqa do when he gets home?
So I will take a shower, just get dressed for bed. Before I sleep, I just read like 1-2 pages, and then go to bed.
Okay, so you review some Qur'an before going to bed as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know, mashallah, and that's something perhaps our viewers can take note of. I think you guys can see quite clearly that memorizing the Quran requires some dedication, right? We see that Rizqa is learning Quran in the morning before going to school. He's spending 5 hours at school memorizing Quran. He's reviewing Quran at night before going to bed. So the whole day kind of revolves around reviewing and revising Quran, alhamdulillah. Do you do anything for fun to entertain yourself at home before going to bed? You watch TV, sports, stare at the wall.
What?
What do you do?
I would play like games, like for example, Formula One.
Oh, you play the Formula One video game?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And also
mashallah.
NBA 2K.
NBA 2K. What are we at? 2K 23, 22?
Yeah, no, 23.
23 on
Yeah.
PlayStation.
5.
You have a PlayStation 5?
Yeah, and 4.
And 4? And
Yeah.
3?
No.
And 2?
Who
No?
has 2 and 1?
Have you ever played a PlayStation 1, by the way?
No, never.
How old are you again?
10.
So you never touched a PlayStation 1?
Never.
Okay, mashallah. He's either too young or too advanced to let you guys
I
make the
skipped
decision.
like 3 generations.
Right? PlayStation 5, 2K23. I'll have to stop by your house to play sometime.
Yeah.
I have not played NBA 2K since 2K17.
Huh? 2K17?
Yeah, like I have literally not touched an NBA 2K game after that. So I will be a little bit rusty, but that's something that I look forward to.
You need to catch up.
I really do. I play the FIFA games regularly every single year.
Of course, FIFA.
That's what keeps me occupied, but the 2K games I've kind of fallen off. So what time do you sleep?
So around, I think, 9, 8?
9 o'clock, so after Isha, you pray Isha, read some Quran, and then get ready for bed?
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like a healthy schedule that you have. You go to bed at a good time, you get up at a good time, you go to school, you spend some time at the restaurant, you play some 2K.
Yeah.
That's good, mashallah. Is there anything that you are looking forward to adding to your schedule? Is there anything that you would like to do that you want to find the time to do?
Maybe go-karting.
Go-karting, okay.
Yeah.
The season is out for now, but I guess when it starts again, you will be looking to continue go-karting?
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough, mashallah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today and for sharing with me and with our viewers some perspective into your daily routine and how you go about your business. Perhaps they found it entertaining or even beneficial. And if you guys did find it beneficial, I request from the bottom of my heart that you remember Rizqa and his family in your du'as and in your prayers. And don't forget, if you haven't already, like our page on Facebook, share this video and our other videos with a friend. Perhaps the reminder is beneficial for a believer. We will see you guys again next week, perhaps, for another session. And until then, enjoy the week ahead and have a great time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thanks for your time, buddy. Take care.